Lower back pain in triathletes. Is it all about flexibility or lack of flexibility? Well, in my opinion, it's not. I do a flexibility test with the athletes that come through here for a bike fit, and most of the triathletes I see, the flexibility is not great, but that doesn't mean to say that they can't get into an aerodynamic position. What I find often with athletes that present with lower back pain isn't that they're too low at the front of their bikes, i.e. into an aggressive position, it's that they're sitting too far back. Okay, so we have a measure in using the retool system. We have a measure called knee forward of foot, and for triathlon that range is plus 50 to plus 120 mil. And what I often see with athletes that present with lower back pain is that they've come in with a road fit and then they rotate forward, so their knee forward of foot is 0, or the knee sitting behind the foot, and it's that which is jamming up the back. Now, to give you an example, I had a lady come and present to me with lower back pain 12 days before Ironman Western Australia. She couldn't spend more than 12 minutes in aero. I noticed that this was a problem, that her knee was sitting behind her foot when she was rotating forward. I moved her saddle forward, I moved the saddle up, and then I dropped her at the front by about 30 mil. So we made quite a few other changes to the bike. It was a big change to the position. I never knew at the time that she was doing Ironman Western Australia 12 days later. I found out a few days after the fit. It wouldn't have bothered me one way or another. I'd fit her the day before in the same position. But she went on to ride, I think it was 5 hours 17 at Ironman WA. She's in her 40s, this lady. She rode 5:17, she got off the bike, she ran 3:30. She came second, she's off to Kona. And a few months later, she did the inaugural Ultraman here on the Sunshine Coast, and she won. And she was riding that time trial bike. So her flexibility hadn't changed, certainly not in 12 days between the time she presented to me and Ironman Western Australia. What had changed was her position. So we can help with lower back pain, and it doesn't mean that you have to come up the front. We do not have to compromise aerodynamics if you have lower back pain.